The moment Captain Lucas Varen's escape pod slammed into the alien soil, he thought his bones might shatter. The hull screeched and crumpled as it dug through the turquoise sand before coming to a smoking halt. The silence that followed was deafening, broken only by the crackling of metal cooling in alien air. He groaned, pushing the cracked canopy open and pulling himself out. His suit's diagnostics flickered red warnings. Oxygen low. Ship totaled. Location, unregistered world. Lucas coughed, looking around. The sky shimmered gold. 2 suns blazing over jagged crystal formations that pulsed faintly like veins of light. Strange violet vegetation swayed even though there was no wind. "This isn't map space," he muttered. His helmet AI confirmed. Unknown coordinates. Life forms detected within 2 kilometers. "Let's hope they're friendly," he said grimly. He didn't get far before they found him. A metallic hum filled the air. Hovercrafts. They came in formation, sleek and silver, riders clad in gleaming armor. Their faces were uncovered, revealing angular features and eyes that glowed faintly blue. All of them were women. The one in front pointed a spear tipped with light at his chest. "Identify yourself, male," she ordered in a melodic but commanding tone. "I'm Captain Lucas Varen, Terran Expeditionary Fleet. My ship crashed. I come in peace." The woman's eyes widened. "A man from the stars?" She pressed a hand to her communicator. "Notify the Queen. We found an unclaimed male." "Unclaimed?" Lucas frowned. "I'm not a piece of property." Before he could protest, the others dismounted and surrounded him. The leader spoke again, her voice soft but firm. "For your own safety, you'll come with us. On this world, men are rare and fought over. Without protection, you wouldn't survive the night." Lucas hesitated, then nodded. "Fine. Lead the way." Chapter 1. The World of Avarice. They brought him to a breathtaking city of golden towers, rising above vast gardens. Floating ships drifted along lanes of light, and bridges of energy arched between crystal spires. The capital, they told him, was called Avarice, ruled by Queen Nalara, sovereign of the matriarchal empire. He was escorted through the palace gates, surrounded by warriors. Every eye in halls followed him, curious, hungry, even jealous. Finally, he was brought before the throne. The queen sat high upon a dais of white stone, her gown shimmering like molten silver. She was striking, tall, graceful, with eyes that seemed to hold galaxies within them. "So," she said, her voice smooth as silk. The stories were true. Another man has fallen from the stars. Lucas bowed slightly. "Your Majesty, I only wish to repair my ship and return home." Delara smiled faintly. "I'm afraid that won't be easy. You've arrived on a world where men are nearly extinct. The Great War of Avarice wiped out almost every male centuries ago. Since then, we women have ruled, and we compete fiercely for what few remain." Lucas blinked. "You're telling me men here are prizes?" "More than that," she said. "They are destiny. A man can unite houses or destroy them with a single choice, which is why—" She rose and walked toward him, her presence magnetic. "You'll stay under my protection." "I claim you." Lucas stiffened. "Claim me? I'm not property to be owned." The queen's expression softened. "Not owned. Chosen. It's the only way to ensure your survival here." Before he could reply, shouts echoed from outside. A guard rushed in. "Your Majesty, House Virelia has breached the city gates. They demand the off-world mail." Thalara's calm shattered. "Prepare my fleet. If they want him, they'll have to fight for him." Chapter 2. The War for Man. Avarice erupted in chaos. The rival noble houses, driven by greed and power, had heard of the Queen's new claim and wanted Lucas for themselves. Battles broke out across the city as hovercrafts clashed and plasma lances tore through the skies. Lucas found himself confined in a secure chamber, watching from a balcony as the city burned. LYSS, one of Thalara's guards, stood beside him. "This is madness," Lucas said. "All this fighting because of me?" LYSS nodded grimly. "You don't understand our world. For generations, men were symbols of divine favor. The queen who holds a man gains not just prestige, but legitimacy. Her bloodline continues." Lucas exhaled sharply. "So, to them, I'm just a tool for power." LYSS glanced at him. "To the queen, you're more than that. She could have hidden you, but she chose to defend you openly. That's dangerous." Outside, the battle raged. Queen Nalara led her forces personally, her armor glinting beneath the twin suns. She moved like lightning, her spear cutting through enemy soldiers. When the smoke cleared hours later, House Virelia had been defeated, but at a cost. Dozens lay dead, and the palace was in ruins. Nalara returned to Lucas, her face streaked with blood and ash. "You see now," she said quietly, "why I couldn't let them take you. To them, you're power incarnate. To me, you might be something more." Lucas met her gaze. For the first time, he saw not a queen, but a woman burdened by centuries of solitude and duty. Chapter 3. Secrets Beneath the Throne. Over the following days, Lucas was allowed freedom within the palace. He explored, studied the archives, and learned the truth. The great war that had destroyed the men of Avarice wasn't caused by natural disaster, but by genetic manipulation gone wrong. Avarian scientists, desperate for immortality, had tried to eliminate male DNA from their evolution, believing women could reproduce alone. The result had been catastrophic. The process made reproduction nearly impossible. Their population was now in decline. When Lucas confronted Nalara, she didn't deny it. "Yes," she said softly, "our empire is dying. Every year, fewer children are born. Your arrival could mean salvation or ruin. You want me to help you repopulate your species," Lucas said flatly. "I want you to help me restore balance," Nalara replied. "Not as a consort, but as an equal. Together, we could heal what centuries of arrogance destroyed." Lucas was silent for a long moment. "And if I refuse?" She sighed. "Then I'll release you. But House Virelia and others will hunt you. You'll never reach your ship alive." The uneasy peace didn't last. Weeks later, Queen Nalara received a challenge from Queen Arion of the Western Dominion, another ruler who sought to unite the fractured planet. Arion declared that she would take the Terran Man by force if necessary. The two queens agreed to meet at the Arena of Stars, a place where ancient rulers once settled disputes through combat. Lucas stood at the edge of the arena, helpless as thousands of warriors cheered. Both queens faced each other, their armor glowing under the twin suns. Nalara turned to Lucas briefly. "No matter what happens, remember, I never sought to own you. I only wanted to protect hope." The duel began. Spears clashed, energy shields burst, and the ground cracked beneath their power. Arion fought with ruthless precision, but Thalara's resolve was stronger. With final strike, she disarmed her rival and brought her to her knees. "Yield," Nalara commanded. Arion glared at Lucas, then spat bitterly. "He is yours. For now." The crowd roared as Nalara turned, victorious but wounded. Lucas rushed to her side, catching her as she stumbled. "You didn't have to fight for me," he said. "Yes," she whispered, smiling weakly. "But I fought for more than you. I fought for a future."